Hi, this is Alex from devstories.eu. LangChain v1.0 Orchestration Framework, Episode 5 of 20. An AI agent without access to the outside world is just a text generator. To turn it into a system that actually gets work done, you have to give it hands. Today, we are talking about empowering agents with tools, specifically using the @tool decorator. A tool in LangChain is a bridge between the reasoning engine of a language model and your external systems. But there is a common misconception here. Many developers assume the language model somehow analyzes the logic inside their Python function to figure out how to use it. It does not. The language model never sees your Python code. It only sees a schema describing the function. To create a tool, you write a standard Python function and place the @tool decorator directly above it. This decorator does something crucial. It inspects your function's signature, extracts the name of the function, reads the type hints for every parameter, and parses the docstring. It takes all of this metadata and bundles it into a structured format that the language model can actually read. Because the model only reads this generated schema, precision in your code is critical. Let us look at a scenario. Suppose you write a function called search database. If you give it a weak docstring that just says search is the database and you leave out type hints entirely, the language model is flying blind. It doesn't know what kind of database it is, and it doesn't know what arguments to provide. It might try passing a full conversational sentence as the search query, causing your Python function to crash when it executes. Here's the key insight. When you use the @tool decorator, you must write your docstrings for the language model, not for the human developer. Instead of a vague description, you write a clear instruction, like searches the customer database by email address to retrieve past billing history. Next, you apply strict type hints to your input parameters. You specify that the email argument must be a string. You might even add a description to the argument itself. Every piece of type information you add gives the language model a tighter boundary on what it is allowed to generate. When you pass this newly decorated tool to an agent, the agent reads the detailed schema before it does anything else. When a user asks about a customer refund, the agent scans its available tools and recognizes that the search database tool is the exact right fit based on your precise docstring. Because of your strict type hint, it knows exactly how to format the argument. It extracts the email string from the user prompt, halts its text generation, and outputs a tool call. LangChain intercepts that tool call. It takes the email string the model generated, passes it into your underlying Python function, and executes the code. Your function talks to the database, grabs the billing history, and hands the raw data right back to LangChain. LangChain then feeds that data back to the agent as an observation. The agent resumes its thinking process, but now it has the real data you just provided. The language model's ability to act is completely bound by the quality of your function signature. Treat your docstrings and type hints as strict engineering constraints, because to the language model, they are the only instructions that exist. That's all for this one. Thanks for listening, and keep building.